Hello everyone and welcome to Nick C here, the founder and host of Touring With Us. Now I'm here to talk about room 17, which is slightly different to, of course, the room that I'm normally in, room number 18, which I have been throughout the whole year since coming to the BnB, which is the bed and breakfast of the Rainscourt Lodge in Great Yarmouth, Norfolk's finest beachside. Firstly, I want to thank the hosts, Claire and Wayne, who have done a fantastic job this year, and Merry Christmas to them, by the way, for 2023, and hopefully they do watch this, by the way. And of course, even though today being a Sunday, which is Sunday the 10th of December 2023, the bed wasn't done because I think they want to have a day off. But apart from that, the other things were sort of changed, like of course some milk was added and some cups were cleaned as well, which comes in the price, hopefully it does, of the night stays, which we'll tell you the price of in just a moment. This camera view is quite a hell of a view, so yeah, it's amazing. So what I'm going to do is take you around this room here. Of course, I'm going to show you a little bit around the area. As this camera has been positioned right high up where a human can't possibly stand unless you are a stunt person and you're thin and you're able to actually stand right at the top without falling through what you would call a wardrobe. We'll see that wardrobe in just a moment, but behind me is the washroom, as they call it, and we'll take a look at that in just a second. And we've got a window and you can basically see what it's like. Wow, it's very difficult to see what it's like at night. At some point we might show you a during the day version, because at night you can't really see much out there right now, not even from that camera angle. But let's have a look at the washroom as I go down the stairs. If you follow me down here, I have to go down very slowly. And I'm actually hiding on around here. TTFN. I'm trying to hide from you guys out there. It's amazing. But if I turn the light on, you'll be able to see it here. And I'm actually going to showcase that light. I have to climb back up the stairs here. Sorry, I was hiding there. But yeah, basically I was switching the light on and of course showing you that the light does work. Right, let's come down here. So we're in the washroom now, and of course during the day I felt that it was a little bit more warmer than it was in that room, but of course there was heating in the other room, but of course it just felt a little bit warmer in here for some odd reason. It's nothing to do with the, of course, hosts on that particular note. It's not their fault on that particular note. It just felt warmer in here than it was in that particular room, the main room of room 17. This is the actual shower itself. Around here, this little thing that opens like that, and it shuts like that. So yeah, don't worry, I'm not doing my business yet. So let's have a look at the shower. So this bit here is the shower head. Now, in order for that to work, I've discovered this many times of being to this BnB. I've discovered that, of course, you have to turn something on. Of course, what do you turn on? You turn on this. I'm pointing to that tap here. It's right, everything's all reversed where you see this sort of camera angle. But this tap here is the right one. I know I was pointing in the right direction here. Everything's all opposite here. So yeah, a bit like being in Germany or France or something like that. But yeah, this is the tap that you switch on and you'll run it like this. Make sure you turn off the tap afterwards because you don't want to kind of like waste it. So you keep that running. I don't know if you can see that from up there. That will then be the answer why you might be experiencing a cold shower. So you run the hot tap first. In some locations this might work, okay? So the tap is still running here and it's getting warmer now. So yeah, it might be too much for me to handle because it gets really boilingly hot tap. So yeah, let me just demonstrate the shower here. Of course, this is what the shower will be doing. Yes, it's quite boiling now. So yeah, I'm going to demonstrate this little shower up here. It should be warm enough to fire away. Don't want to get myself wet or even the camera wet because it was raining earlier today. Now I can film. Oh, it's lovely now. The water being as warm as toast. Otherwise my hand would be going out. Well, it is sort of when it goes to a really hot temperature. But you turn that to the left on most showers in this area in particular, but maybe some hotels would do the same. You can hear the water running here, and if you want the cold tap, oh, did you see me flinch there? Because it was that hot. So yeah, you need to cool it down here, and now it is freezing. Now I will flinch on that one. Yeah, I've got myself wet there, but anyway, that's another thing altogether. But yeah, that's a demonstration, and you've got a mirror here and two mirrors here. And of course you've got what looks like a sort of soap dispenser. That's what I actually think it was originally from the old hotel that might have been used as a soap dispenser. I can see myself in the mirror here, and it does actually work with a buzzing sound there. You can hear the buzzing sound. But then I can turn it off as well to save electricity. But yeah, you can put your own shavers in there. The main sink is there. I've got myself a toothpaste and a nice little window here. Wow, what a unique little area here. You see just about all the outside there, and some of the lights are still on here after 11 o'clock, especially at the main street lights. How amazing is that? Some towns don't even have any street lighting at all. At 11:30 they switch off sometimes. And your business loo here, which is here, you do your number ones or twos or whatever you like to call it, and your toilet roll is just here. And your towels are there. It does actually say help us to help the environment. If you require fresh towels, please leave dirty towels in the bath or shower for collection. Many thanks. And I think that's the original poster from the original hotel. But yeah, that's where the towels would go. But do put them on the floor, which a lot of people are aware of, and some people may not be, that you put them on the ground here in the washroom so that the hosts know that you want a new towel. Most hotels would do the same policy. Okay, and you've got the door itself, which looks lovely, in my opinion. I've locked myself in now. How am I going to get out? But yeah, of course, if that was to be a disaster, then God knows what would have to happen then. I'd have to try and call downstairs if I could, if I'd have enough battery to do so. Bit like Crystal Maze, you know, that central locking. But yeah, that would tell you if it's vacant, very old-fashioned style. It says it's vacant, which means anyone can enter. And if you turn it that way, it's engaged. Doesn't mean, of course, you're engaged to get married or anything like that. But yeah, look at the patterns of the washroom itself and the mats to go with it. I should neat them up here. Well, there's a little bit of water dripping all over the place. Yeah. The only downside, of course, you've got the plug hole in it. That is a little bit loose. But other than that, of course, as a whole, it's a fantastic shower. A bit sort of a tight squeeze, but I think I managed it. Only just, though. If you can get about a few people, thin people in there. Not big sized people, though. No offence to anyone. But, yeah. So that's the radiator there that I was talking about, was quite warm. Notice my camera is blurring for whatever reason, I don't know, but I'm keeping it as straight as possible. So there you go. And you've also got a bin just there, which is quite useful to have, to put your rubbish in there if you need to. And you've got a cupboard there as well, which I wonder what's inside here. Oh, 2 glasses. In the other room it didn't have any glasses at all whatsoever, but nothing in there, but you can put anything you like in there. But you've got to remember to take your belongings back with you. So you've got a mirror there, my camera and myself, and a mirror image of me there. And back we go into the main room here. The chest of drawers just over here, so a little bit behind the scenes of the area. And this is the wardrobe where the camera was standing, and that's GB News, by the way. A perfect signal, and it has been throughout the whole channels, not just GB News. But this is a good fan here. This is where the light can be a little bit bright. It can be really, really annoying. But yeah, I didn't actually think to actually stand the camera on there for my commentaries, which I've been doing here. You can see my laptop over there where I've been using OBS Studio, and my milk for a cup of tea here. I'm about to drink the rest of it in just a second here. But these are the steps here. My camera's blurring as I say that. Yeah, so do take extra care when coming up here. And of course you've got a single bed just over here, and a bed that needs tidying up by myself. But yeah, I'll try and get up here. I don't know whether you'll see that very well. And it is the view from just around the corner. Probably can't see that very well, but these are the main curtains here. Also, you've got a no smoking policy here. Of course, with that mirror just there. It's quite a nice looking mirror as well. Look at the patterns on the wall here. It's like the painting there. It's really nice, isn't it? By the way, just to let you all know, I've had no bed bugs since sleeping on that. Really, I haven't. And it's honest truth there. So, of course, I've got my coffee. I've got all my milks here. There were 10 of them, but I've got 2 that I had that I've put in that cup there. You get 2 cups there, and they both come with spoons. Got a kettle here, which looks quite full up at the moment. There you go. Can you see if it's cleaning up? I'm sure it's all right. And of course 3 plugs for your laptop and TV, and of course kettle that goes in there. But you don't have to put, of course, your laptop in there. You can put your phones in there, anything else that you have. And you've got a choice of coffee here. Of course, this little jar here, I wonder what coffee it is. Anyone know? It looks like Maxwell or something like that. And you've got, of course, some sugar. And, of course, you've got some tea. All in different jars. How wonderful. That's what you get for the price of the fee that you pay for this room. And most other rooms, you pay per person, by the way. And you've got the radiator just here. This is the single bed. I need to sort that out later, so don't worry about that too much. And you've got the TV, which I'm set on GB News, but some other people will flick around and try other channels as well. But yeah, the Range Court Lodge original hotel is just up here. It's quite fascinating to know. And by the way, it's got a nice little chair here. I've got a little bit cramped on it, but of course, I felt all right on it. It's quite a nice chair, actually, overall. But I did get a little bit of cramp on it, but I'm not going to complain. Because, you know, you can get up and walk around. Yeah, that's the original owners and staff of the original Range Court Hotel. I was right about that. There you have it. And that's what it would have been like. Big difference to what it is these days. Of course, even these days could change as well. And that has been kept up there since, or ever since, the original owners. That's who they were. Kay, Donna, family and staff. which of course handed it over to Wayne and Claire, of course. And the fire safety notice, I presume the same instructions do apply. Well, all the chest of drawers are there, and inside that I've got my own Maxwell coffee anyway, because I didn't really want to sort of take everything that they've got there. But yeah, there were 4 apples in there, but I've eaten 2 now. You can see that for yourself here. I've got 2 apples left. I did bring my iPhone 7, which ran out of battery on one of the lives, but never mind about that. That's just one of those things. Well, I did experience something really odd, if you're into really odd things, that when I put the remote control, the remote control down to level 0 of the volume control, because you've got a remote control just like this one here, which is the one that I've actually used here. It's very similar to the pink one, which is in room number 18. I don't know if that one's still there, but of course it does still work, by the way. But this one works perfectly, by the way. I've been quite amazed with that. And when I put the volume control on 0, some of the time it kept changing channels. How odd was that? And I had to put it back to GB News because it kept changing channels to another channel. So maybe there's something odd going around. If you believe in the word odd, if you know what I'm talking about by the word odd, you know, in the sort of paranormal world, if you're into all that, whether you believe it or you don't believe it, because there might be some skeptics out there watching. But the whole thing really didn't make sense at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this pleasurable time to actually showcase this room of room 17. I don't know if it's the same room that I had before COVID. I don't like to mention COVID too often, but of course, you know, I'm just saying it for that sort of reason, so I apologise about that word. I know there's a lot of people that do keep mentioning it and never stop mentioning it. That's why we are the golden show that hopefully never ends. And I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I've been so confident trying to do these presenting kind of videos for you guys out there. If you do want to support the channel, you've got GoFundMe and the PayPal link if you want to support us in any way, and also our eBay shop, which is updated from time to time, and all the information is on the about section of Touring With Us. It has been Nick C here. As always, hit the thumbs up. It helps boost our subscribers to a great degree, and peace out for now. Merry Christmas to you all. 2023 in December. On this date, remember this date for your diaries for future generations. Sunday the 10th of December 2023. Well, good morning. It is coming up to 25 minutes past 9. No, it's not actually. I told a lie there. It was 25 minutes past 10. Of course, I've been getting up pretty much around about 10 o'clock or something of that similar kind, and ending up leaving this building around about 11 o'clock, because I've been known here for a long time here, and a long time kind of stayer, if you like, of this building. We've been staying in this place for quite some time, not in this particular room of room 17, but of course been staying with these hosts, Wayne and Claire, for a long time, so we thank them so dearly. Just before I go further here and tell you the actual price that we have been paying, of course, since it's gone up about, say, like £3 in the last few couple of years, definitely worth staying here, I would say, in my opinion. I just wanted to say that, of course, I thought there was a flood in the shower room on the shower point, but saying that, I waited for the water to dissolve and it just goes slowly. It's an old-fashioned plug hole, so that means, of course, this building is very ancient. You get what you pay for. I think that's the better way of saying it. It wasn't the shower that was the fault. It wasn't the flood that was the fault either, because it eventually did go down into the plug hole. So there was no fault absolutely whatsoever if Wayne and Claire are watching, or anyone watching actually. The toilet is quite low down as well, which I also noticed as well. But overall, managed to do my business and managed to do my washing, and of course washing of myself, and giving yourself a good fresh up in the morning. It's not often that I get an opportunity to speak to you guys, especially in the morning, because I'm usually half asleep by then. Probably will do the beds up today, but they didn't do it on Sunday. I don't think they do, because it's a rest day for them. And of course the day that I come back, which is the 12th, being of course from this day, which is Monday the 11th of December 2023, tomorrow my date will be Tuesday the 12th of December 2023, meaning of course there are only a couple more days till they pack up for a holiday in Christmas. So yeah, everybody deserves a holiday, and they will not be open on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve. I don't know about that, but of course, yeah, probably more back in the January. I'll have to double check that. Definitely can't be absolutely sure, but yeah, I would actually say this now. Probably won't be open New Year's Eve. They probably want to have a break by then, because they've done a fantastic job. Although I haven't actually seen Wayne much, of course, recently. By the way, they're both Liverpool FC fans. I've got to express that. So yeah, I saw Claire at the start, when she introduced me to this room number 17, but I haven't seen Wayne. But I don't want to speak too soon, because I could bump into him towards the end. I'm going to bump into one of them. I've heard them sort of clouncing about around the area, but I haven't seen Wayne in person. And this time around, I normally see him in the summer or spring. But yeah, I haven't seen him once yet. But, I won't speak too soon on that. Time to reveal the answer to what you have been waiting for. Well, let's bring you some news. We pay £25 a night. It used to be £22 a night many years ago, since we first started coming here before COVID times. Again, sorry to mention that, but of course, yeah, that's when we started out coming here. I got this through an app called Booking.com, which of course I purchased online originally, but it is more expensive to buy it on Booking.com than to actually purchase it at the location. We've got exclusive access to that because we've been known for quite some time and they know us quite well. That's what we pay, £25 currently here in 2023. It could go up in the future. It's likely it probably will if they are still around by then. But yeah, I don't know what the fee on Booking.com is these days. Probably a lot more than what we pay. But yeah, we get an exclusive offer for £25 a night, and it's definitely, truly worth it for what we have used as well. I want to thank them dearly for the whole year, and hopefully there's more future chances to stay here next year. We'll have to wait and see on my circumstances and all that kind of thing, so I can't guarantee everything with that. But yeah, mainly for their brilliant hospitality. And the other thing is that I've used this time around a lot of their Wi-Fi, which I've had to use OBS Studio for my broadcasting, for the commentaries that we've done, and of course behind the scenes and doing stuff like this. And without that it wouldn't be possible. I've tried 4G and it really is not as good as the BT Wi-Fi. But in the meantime, huge thanks to Wayne and Claire for their hospitality and allowing us to use their facilities, and just everything about it has been really, really fantastic. I know I haven't seen eye to eye on some of them all the time because they keep themselves to themselves, that kind of thing. But yeah, I expect that because they are a busy couple. But they've done a fantastic job, and thumbs up to them. If they are watching this, and anyone else watching this, they will know that this couple of hosts are the best hosts that I've ever come across in my entire life. And of course, my member of my family would probably just say the same thing. But from myself here, as it's only been a solo visit for this time, and I've had help along the way, by the way, to guide me along the way, which is fantastic. But thank you very much for your support from everybody here, and of course keep subscribing to Touring With Us if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up, and hopefully we are the golden show that never ends. And yeah, we should laugh like we used to as well, or we try to anyway. Peace out for now, take care, and celebrate. Yes, we've done it. Oh, by the way, I will be on the radio this afternoon. I'm expected to be on between 2 and 4 p.m. on a show called Step Back with Tracy on Harbour Radio. Hopefully I've said that perfectly. I'm looking forward to that, and mentioning some of people's names. I don't like the word shout out, because for the simple reason of this, I don't like shouting down the street. It sounds like you're shouting down the street. But anyway, we'll leave that racing in mind before I fall backwards, because I could well easily do that, and that won't be a painful sight. But yeah, I'll leave the jokes later on. Well, for now anyway. Catch you all later. Definitely peace out. Till next time, take care. Stay safe. Stay warm as well. Well, it's 8 minutes past 11 p.m. I'm not using my main microphone again, because I'm doing something a little bit more different, and I'm saving the batteries of the microphones which I charged all last night. Anyway, my name's Nick C, and welcome again. A very good morning, and of course, yes, good morning wherever you're watching, because you're watching on a highlights note. This is the highlights of the 1995 FA Cup final with Everton against Manchester United. No, it's not. I'm only joking. But anyway, of course, I'm at Euston Road, just outside the Rainscourt Lodge here, in reverse order. You can see there it is, of course, 16 Euston Road. And of course, you join me on a sort of half pleasurable morning here. The sun has been out here. I did take pictures of it, or just one picture, or pictures, I don't know what you like to call it these days. But yeah, I'm quite sort of privileged to be waking up to some sunshine for a change. Apparently it's going to be overcast a little bit later on, but I'll have to wait and see on that one and see how it actually does progress with the weather. I thought somebody was behind me. You always get that sort of feeling. But yeah, I'm surprised that no videographers that actually do morning live streams. Is there a reason for that? I don't know. But yeah, we haven't done one. But of course, I haven't known anyone to actually do an early morning live stream, unless they are in another country, of course. But anyway, I'm about to go and get some breakfast now, somewhere along the lines, and then of course cool myself down for a bit, and then I should be heading to Harbour Radio for the interview between, which is the expected time of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. on a show called Step Back with Tracy. So the show, I repeat once more because the car might have been drowning my voice out. The show is called Step Back with Tracy, and it should be live between 2 and 4 p.m. this afternoon from my time, which is Monday the 11th of December 2023. But it will be archived, and it will be from that date I just said, which is Monday the 11th of December 2023. Hopefully I'll get a bus to go to the market gates, because I don't really fancy walking much today. I just want to save my energy a bit. If I'm to go and get the bus, I'll have to go and get it in this direction over here. just by the Premier stores there in the far distance. Some seagulls in the distance there. Doing some seagull watching there. Notice how Christmassy they have been this year of December. That's why I like coming in December in a way, because I like getting that Christmassy sort of feel, the Christmassy atmosphere that has unfortunately disappeared in some sort of towns. Well, my room has been over on the other side there, up the stairs, and then of course on the other side of the building there. Well, it looks to me that the car park is actually closed for this year. I'm surprised it's not been in use and everyone's parking on the other side there. Interesting. The seaside is over there. Don't know if you can see the sea from here.